Hello, Wildcats. So today I'm going to show you how to finish up your cultural diffusion slides. So this is kind of part 2 of that. The part 1 video is in your Canvas. So if you need to see how to do slide number 1 or the examples from 2025, that is there for you. Please make sure that you are doing at least 3 examples for the first part and the second part. So besides my example, you're doing slides 1, 2, and 3 for sure. 4 and 5 are if you have time. Okay. So let's look at part 2. Let me find it here. Part 2, which is World in 300. So for this one, it's the same exact idea as what you did for the first part, but you are describing what cultural diffusion was happening in 300. And if you're wondering, well, where do I find that information? You're going to want to look in your, let me see, do I have a Canvas up? I don't. But you're going to look in your World in 300 part 1 and World in 300 part 2 pair decks. So I can actually, I'll pull that up and show you just in case you're not sure what I'm talking about. Okay. Okay, so in your Canvas, you've got World in 300 part 1, World in 300 part 2. This pair deck is talking all about the Silk Road. And that's a good place to start. Let's start here. So we're looking for examples of, hold on. We're looking for examples of what connected the world in 300, what culture was being spread. So once we've got this popped up, you might want to look at, okay, let's look at the slide that just pops up for us. So something that was spread along the Silk Road was religion. And if I look at my screen right here, if I look back in my pair deck, it tells me that Christianity started in Israel, which it's kind of pointing to right there. Buddhism started in India, which is right here. And Islam started in the Arabian Peninsula, which is right here. And so they're going to spread, Islam and Christianity are going to spread through both China, Asia and Europe. Buddhism is going to stay in the Asian sphere of things. But that's something that's going to spread along the Silk Road. So I can come back to my slide over here. Sorry, I have too many tabs open. Uh-oh, and I've lost it. Hang on. So I'm going to come back to my World in 300 slides. And I can use that as an example. So I can say, I can say that Buddhism spread along the Silk Road. So my title then would be Buddhism. I'm going to need my explanation sentence, and I can find sentence starters for that in my direction slide. I'm going to just grab the first one. And I can say this is an example of cultural diffusion because it shows how Buddhism started in India and spread through Asia. Okay, so really simple sentence explaining that. I'm going to want to insert a picture, so I can go to Insert, Image. I'm going to go Stock and Web. And this is, I'm looking for Buddhism, so I'm going to type that into the search. Boom, love it. Got an example of Buddhism. Stick that picture anywhere on this slide. I can even stick a couple of them in. Why don't we stick that one in? That's beautiful. Love it. We got lots of Buddhism happening here. And then my last step is that I need to draw an arrow from where it started, where it spread. So I'm going to go over here. I'm going to click on select line and click arrow. And we're going to go India to China. And now I have an arrow showing where it spread to. So for these bottom parts, you're going to have 3 examples of something that spread in the year 300. So ideas and goods along the Silk Road, but you can also go into your World in 300 Part 2. And this one's going to talk to you about the Bantu in Africa and the Maya in Mesoamerica or in Central America. So we've got lots of information in your Pear Deck. So that's where you want to get your information from. And if you're not sure what to do for your instructions, look back at slide number 9. It tells you exactly what you need. Okay, so you need at least 3 examples of how culture spread in the year 300. All right, I can't wait to see what you come up with. Bye, guys.